Have you ever written Java stream code? And suddenly, SonarLint throws a warning. Use peek instead of map for side effects. Confused? You're not alone. In this video, I'll explain what it means, when to use map or peek, and how to write clean, bug-free stream code. Today, I'll walk you through exactly why that warning happens, what it means, and how to fix it with real examples, even if you're a beginner. Let's start simple. The map method is used when you want to transform each element in the stream into something new. Think of it like this. You take an input and you produce a new output based on it. No side effects, just pure transformation. First, we create a list of names: Alice, Bob, and Charlie. Then, we stream through the list using Java streams. Next, we use map to get the length of each name. This converts each string into an integer representing its length. Finally, we collect those lengths into a new list of integers. Here, we're converting names to their lengths. Look at the final output. We don't change the original data, we just map it to something new. Perfect use case for map. But here's where many developers, even experienced ones, make a mistake. They try to modify the data inside map instead of transforming it. Let's say we have a user object and we want to activate all users. First, let's define a class named user. In this class, we'll declare two fields: name of type string and status of type Boolean. Then, we'll create a constructor that takes both fields as parameters, allowing us to initialize the user object with specific values. Next, we'll generate getter and setter methods for both fields to enable controlled access and modification. Finally, we'll override the toString method so that we can easily print the user objects during testing and view their field values in a readable format. Now, let's create another class to demonstrate how we can activate all users. We'll begin by creating 3 user objects using the constructor with the names Alice, Bob, and Charlie, and initially set their status to false. Next, we'll add these users to a list user. To verify their initial state, we'll print out the user objects. As expected, all users will have a false status at this point. Now, we'll use the JavaStream API to iterate through the list, update each user's status to true by calling the appropriate setter method, and return the modified user. The resulting stream of updated users will then be collected into a new list. Finally, we'll print out the contents of the updated list to confirm that all user statuses have been successfully changed to true. Seems harmless, right? But SonarLint doesn't like this. Why? Because you're not transforming, you're just modifying. This is where things go wrong. We're not transforming the user, we're just modifying it. This is a side effect, and that's not what map is meant for. So how do we fix this? By using peek, which is specifically designed for side effects like this. Now let's update the code to use peek instead of map when modifying the user status. The warning disappears, and the result remains the same, confirming that all user statuses are successfully updated. Now, we're telling the stream, hey, just take a look at this element and do something with it. But don't try to transform it. Peek is designed exactly for this. It lets you peek into the stream and perform side effects like logging, flagging, or modifying. Let me give you a real-world analogy. Imagine a factory. Map is like a machine that takes in raw material and gives you something new. Say wood becomes a chair. Peek is like someone on the line checking each chair and maybe cleaning or adjusting it. They're not building, they're tweaking. All right, let's break it down. Here's what you should remember. Use map when you're transforming data, when you're returning a new value. When you want clean, functional style code, use peek when you're modifying the same object, when you're logging, flagging, or observing. When you need side effects in the stream. So the next time SonarLint tells you to stop using map for side effects, you'll know exactly what to do. If this helped you, give it a thumbs up, comment below if you've run into this in your projects, and subscribe for more clean code tips in Java. Thanks for watching, and keep coding clean.